And what I wanted to write about, and what I feel crowdsourcing sets out to describe, isn't the geyser. It's the magma under the geyser. And the way I think of that magma is it's people's desire to create something of meaning in their lives and have other people recognize that meaning. So I took this to my editor later that day. I literally called him and I was like, I just gave the worst speech of my life, but I'm really onto something and I don't know what to call it. And we discussed how this was something that was going to, be transformative, but also, that there would be an element of creative destruction. And we wanted to get to, we wanted something that would be broad enough, but would also carry that content of that, this was something that was threatening as well as promising. So we came up with this idea of, he said, it's like outsourcing to the crowd and knowing Silicon Valley's and Wired's penchant for portmanteaus, words are smushed together. I said, or crowdsourcing, and this is what it became. And quickly, sort of the path from here to there is this became an article in June 2006. This was a search for that term a couple days before that article came out. And you can see there's very few. In fact, all of these people, I'd like to know, either worked at Wired or sleep with people who work at Wired. And this was the search about 2 weeks later. So, and this is not because it's a brilliant article. It's not the best article I've written by any stretch, although it's it's workmanlike. It's proficient. But it is because I think that it was just right time, right place, right magazine, perhaps. And crowdsourcing was a word that was on everyone's tongue without them knowing it. And so it quickly became a blog. The blog became a book. It was released last fall. And I'm here to speak with all of you today. The thing that I really love about crowdsourcing, the reason that 3 years later I'm, if anything, not only not bored of this subject, but more passionate about it than I've ever been, is that crowdsourcing as an idea did not germinate in the halls of Wharton or Stanford Business School. It did not come out of McKinsey or Booz Allen, a consulting company. Instead, it's something that arose up organically, and in fact, in the example I'd like to look at now, accidentally.